So last time, we got all the way up to the air tree, beat, what was his name? Godfrey? Manus? Oh, what was his name? We have his soul, hold on.
The
The
guy.
Omen King. But we ended up finishing off him, and then he was like, haha, you fools. It won't work because the air tree won't let you in. Why do you think I've just been sitting here? And so we tried going up there, and the Millennial was like, hey, you need to go to the Forbidden Path. Or something like that. The rolled route is where we need to go. It looks like it's to the top right of us.
But
She
before we
said the
went there,
mountaintop of
you
the
wanted to
giants.
go to the round table.
Yeah, I wanted to see if anyone had anything worth talking about now that we've
So that
technically
might
done
be a good
everything.
place to start.
Yeah, sure.
Now that miraculously I can teleport again.
Yeah, that was strange. I don't know what that was all about.
I'm sure it's just because it was like a major event. And it broke the mod again.
Fair. Alright, well.
The closer to the end of this game we get, the less the mod breaks, but it still does not
It's
uh
still not 100%.
enjoy when the game does major
No.
events.
Oh?
I need to do better than this. This will never kill a god. I can do better than this. It needs to slay a bloody god. Oh, it's you. Don't
Fair.
pay me any mind, it's not important. Just lay out your arms.
It needs to slay a god, is what he was saying. That's interesting.
Gotta kill a
He
god?
doesn't have anything else to say, evidently.
Greetings.
I mean, I have to. Yeah, pesky gods you need to kill.
I can hear it from the howling, and you should keep your. I know you should.
Yeah, that dialogue hasn't changed. Like you said, I kind of assumed it had to do with Mr. Stinky over here. But
I mean,
it
it's
doesn't.
definitely in reference to the red guy, but we can't do anything about it, so.
Yeah, we can't kill him. We just got something from him where he was like, hey, if you go to a certain place, which offhand I can't remember where he said to go, where he was just like, yeah, do this and I will be able to pesticide you as well. And I was like, well, that doesn't sound great.
You. What is it?
If you're heading to the Forge of the Flame of Ruin, in the snowy mountaintops of the Giants, you'll need to find the Grand Lift of Rold, beyond the Forbidden region. Or go if you would. Take no heed of cardinal sin. The Two Fingers lost their purpose a long time ago.
Yeah, this Gideon does have a little bit more to say on the next
The
area.
old lady also has a lot to say about things.
Alright, cool.
There are 4 more demigods yet to be located. Mikola of the Halig Tree, the Unalloyed, his twin, Melania, the undefeated swordswoman, Luna Princess Rani, daughter to Renala, and the one only known as the Lord of Blood. Rani is said to have cast aside her great rune, so here at the Hold, we seek the whereabouts of the remaining 3 shard bearers. If you should learn anything of these matters, I'll trade your findings for a hidden treasure or a long-lost right, known only to me. We both desire to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord. As such, I hope we are compelled to work together.
Yeah, he also has a little bit of information on the other demigods, which he brings up Melania, which I know you were interested in. Granted, he doesn't know her location. Oh yeah, she's glitched again.
Well, you managed to return. You know what this means. The Earth Tree has spurned you. The fingers remain still, shaken by this turn of events. They are busy consulting the greater will. When they are finished, the fingers will again offer their guidance. But thousands, if not tens of thousands, of moons must first pass. No matter for me, but you. How will you ever manage to wait?
Oh, I'm not waiting that long.
Oh my.
Guess I'll have to figure it out on myself. To burn the impenetrable thorns.
Heavens forbid. That is not the domain of mere men. The burning of the Earth Tree is the first cardinal sin. And you say you seek the power of the Rune of Death too? The Rune of Death goes by two names. The other is Destined Death. The forbidden shadow plucked from the Golden Order upon its creation. Unleashing the rune now would be unthinkable. The fingers would never permit it. Nor would the greater will. But here we are. The fingers dormant, severing our link to the greater will. The realm and all life in ruins. Impossible events transpire beyond the ken of the fingers. Who is to say that the cardinal sin must be cardinal forever? Go on. Finish the job. Take the course you deem most worthy. You must find kindling. Only the smoldering flame in the great forge of the giants on the highest peak in the lands between can burn the Earth Tree. But special kindling is required to reignite the flame. For the flame to burn the Earth Tree, a sacrifice is needed. Of one who envisions the flame and can lead you to the Rune of Death.
Interesting. So we need to rekindle the flame at the Great Forge in the Valley of the or the Mountains of the Giants. So we need to find a way to light that forge back up, which I assume we'll find by wandering around up there. That our Millennia will give us more information when we get there. Eliminates all FP consumption and mixed physic. What does that mean? That sounds interesting. I'll mix it with that, see what that does.
Famous last words if I've ever heard it.
Well, what's that?
I'll mix it with that, see what that does.
Well, I was messing around with the flasks, and one of the
physics,
tiers. Yeah, one of the tiers said that it eliminates FP from going away. That sounds like infinite FP for a set period of time, which would definitely be very nice. Either that, or it completely gets rid of my FP for a limited amount of time, which would be really bad. Well, but only one way to find out.
Alright. Shall we away?
I think we shall away.
To the far north?
Yeah, I believe...
Grand Lift of Rold?
Yeah, we need to get to the Grand Lift of Rold in order to get there. Oh.
I had assumed that was a fast travel. I was wrong, I think.
Were you clicking on it?
Are you talking about the blue beacon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can beacon each other. I don't think we found that out.
I think we mentioned it, like, at the very beginning of the game, but I don't think we ever did it.
Well, it looks like we need to go, like, there. Granted, I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was a fast travel, but I am wrong.
We might need to go to East Capitol Rampart to get there? It's either that or we go back to the Queen's bedchamber and try and make our
Just
way
didn't,
west.
what's her name?
Millennia?
Millennia, didn't she say she had opened up the path to us?
Yeah, so it might be down
Something
that
along
way.
those lines?
It looks like it says go to the Rampart, so
Well, let's go to the rampart first.
yeah.
It's good enough to get our bearings in any case.
True, true, true. Linden, the royal capital. And I think we want to try and go this way. I don't know where this way, but somewhere this way. That was weird. Moving on. I still think that would be death, so we're probably not going to want to run down that way. Oh, that killed me. Asshats.
Well, I guess since we're since we both are dead,
Yeah.
might as well take a rest.
Get rid of that rot. Talk to Melina.
Think not of the kindling. I shall see to that. All I ask of you is to make the journey to the snowy mountaintops of the giants, far above the clouds. I know I'm asking you to commit a cardinal sin, but it must be done to reach the path beyond. And that is the path I wish to travel. What is your mind?
Alright, so she'll kindle it for us, so we just gotta get her there. Fair.
Yes, but I can't help but notice she did not mention the how.
No, no, she did not. Hello. I found a shortcut down. I jumped onto the rooftops and then jumped down to the street level.
Well, welcome.
I'm glad to be back. What did I miss?
I mean, I killed several people.
Fair enough. Rude. Was he protecting anything? Or is he just vibing over here?
Not that I know of.
Whack. Hmm. Well, the only thing I can think of is that we must have missed something back at the last bonfire. Maybe she unlocked a path over that way. I Why can't I open my map?
Because you're in battle.
Why am I in battle?
That is something only you yourself can answer.
Profound. Guy
Isn't
was
it?
in here doing the worm. I don't know what that was about.
Well, you know, animatronic cat.
Ooh, I found a chest. Perfume bottles. Useful, I guess. Who are you? You got one bloody ass crotch, buddy. Seabed curse.
Is that a description or a recommendation?
That was a
Seabed
description.
curse?
Seedbed curse. Which is the same thing as the like box that one dude back at the hold has. Oh, that was silly.
Well, I'm looking at the map, right? And I think we have to get to the rolled route. The rolled route? The rolled route.
Yeah, the rolled rat. That's where I've been trying to get to.
Right. It looks like there might be a path leading to it from the Avenue balcony? Or the West Capitol Rampart? Looks like it might be on, like, the, like, bottom section of the city. Not the top. Because we're up there, up at the top. We might need to go back down to the Avenue.
I mean, maybe.
Well, in your quest to get over there, you've essentially walked all the way back to the Avenue yourself. You're like
Yeah.
5 inches away from it.
Yeah, this is true. I actually found a different path to take, and in this section, we haven't really been here. We passed it when we fought the wannabe asylum demon, but we didn't actually go into it. But if you want to go ahead and port to the Avenue, we can port there and regroup. Ash of
Oh.
War, Thunderbolts.
I see.
This might have been a mistake. Oh no! I charged into the unknown without thinking.
Yeah, I'd call it a mistake.
Yeah.
Didn't even have to a chance to check my map before battle started, and it kicked me out.
That is my
That
bad. I saw the glowy on the side, and I went after him, and then I was assaulted by 4 enemies.
Right. Anyway, as I was going to do, check
That was a
my
mistake.
map. I mean, you go get your souls, but I think
Yeah.
the path we went is up here, not down there.
I am willing to follow you, because
Because this leads up
I
into the
am
main
lost.
road. Yeah, this is the main road. This is what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's where I had been when I was saying that you could teleport, so... I mean, I guess I was on the right track, but
Yeah,
I didn't
we
see how it
essentially
could connect.
teleported across the map, and then like
Found the
walked
sewers.
all the way back to the beginning of the city. That's what you did.
I don't know how to get back up out of here. That'll be an interesting one. I think I've gone further down than what previously we had been, because I found like a sewer bit, which is interesting. But I am not seeing a way to get, unless it's that. It might be that. Ooh, I found a site of grace, actually. I'll go ahead and grab it real quick while I'm here. I also found Lionel's set, the Lionel armor. Oh, the Lionel armor set and deathbed dress. The Lionel armor set is the version of Onion Knight, Mr. Sigmire. So that's down here. That's a big guy. I don't know if he's nice.
He's not.
He's probably not. You're right. Oh, yep, he's not. He's not nice. Oh, he shoots flames too? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Buddy, can you stop? Oh,
Locking.
lock, lock and load.
Yes. It was truly a great idea to let the squishy wizard decide to go off on his own. Really brilliant.
I was off on my own path.
I'm like, hey, I might know where to go. And you're like, nah. Sewers.
Well, like I said, I jumped down here because I saw a scarab dude, and that didn't pan well. But yeah, like I said,
I believe
found
that the
sewers.
Onion Knight armor is better than the boss armor I was wearing.
Bless. I'm glad that is what I get to
Not
see through the
even
rest of this
beginning
game.
to understand how that works.
Anywho, you thought you knew where you were going. Do you want to port back up to the avenue?
Yeah, I don't know
then?
how to get back up there regularly, but
Yeah, I don't either.
But yeah, the Onion Knight armor is actually better than the boss armor.
That is amazing. I'm glad that's how that panned out.
Go figure.
Yeah, it might as well happen.
Somehow I went from being, you know, the one of the main bosses to being an Onion Knight, which makes me even more badass.
I mean, you're an Onion Knight. Of course you're badass. More badass.
Sombrero hat.
Somewhere. I see.
It's just a really funny design that it's just like the brim of a hat, but it's all metal. And no matter how I hold my sword, it's always poking through the helmet.
That's great. Alright, El Sombrero, let's go.
Yeah, it's up here. and this is the main road. So I think if we follow the main road this way, we should just lead straight to it.
By all means. We can give it a whack.
Yeah, according to the map. Should be a big old gate, I think. Yeah, like that one.
Yeah, assuming we can open that door. Yeah, you might not be wrong. Yeah, there we go. Yo, bitches, guess who's home?
All you needed was a map. You
Well,
needed the
I
map.
don't know why, but I guess I assumed this courtyard area was just inaccessible for whatever reason.
I mean, I'm sure it was. She probably unlocked it.
Oh, well,
That was probably the door she unlocked.
I was meaning as in, like, it was space that the game did not intend us to go, ever. My brain just, I guess, farted. At the very
Rule
least,
number
now
one
we're
of
on the
Dark
back.
Souls. Rule number one of Dark Souls is if there is no space, they don't want you to go. It's all...
The space they don't
it's
want
all
you to go is
space.
called the game.
And then it's your job to force your way in.
Yeah, pretty much. It's your job to force your way to where the game does not want you to go. That's the plot.
I gave up thinking that the game had places it didn't want you to be after they had the whole Asylum Throw platforming bit.
No shit.
Nothing feels more like breaking the game than platforming over to the crow's nest.
That is very
And that is actively encouraged. You get rewarded for doing that.
From behind, these guys kind of look like the Ixal from Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah, I can see that.
And they even look like they're trying to summon something through prayer. We're gonna have to fight a primal.
We fought several already.
Dude, yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. And apparently we're gonna go fight another fire demon to go light this forge. Probably. Oh, is this where I think it is? No, it's not. No, I'm being stupid. We're on the complete opposite side of town. What am I going on about? I'm glad we were both doing the exact same thing.
Well, this looks promising.
Yeah, at first I thought this was where our random teleport that had no elevator was, but it clearly is not. Oh, hello. You thought you could sneak behind us, did you, Mr. Bowman? Well, now you're dead.
Mr. Boneman?
Logan having war flashbacks to Mr. Bones on the Sega Saturn. You know, if I ever buy a Sega Saturn, you're getting that game. It's kind of mandatory at this point, as much shit as we get in that game. Which, might I say, awful to play.
I think the Japanese version's better.
Yeah.
I feel like I would go back and play it again if it was the Japanese version.
Well, for once it was easier in the Japanese version than it was the American version. Which is just wild. You don't see that often. I think it's just catching me off guard how many references to a Mr. Bones there are in all the games that we play that we've just never really noticed until after you played that. I mean, in all fairness, it's a generic term.
Excuse me?
My man grew 50 feet tall. Why would you do such a thing, Mr. Dunneedle? I just wanted to kill you.
I turned around and you were attacking one of those, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'll get a pop-up here in a second, and then I just hear you scream.
And I wasn't expecting it either, don't worry.
Turned around and he's bigger than you are.
What is it with this game sends Fortress Sith balled at me? I'm so sick and tired of all the boulders.
You're very afraid of spheres. Spherical objects.
The spheres don't like me, okay?
Do you like them? Are you a fan of spherical objects?
I mean, I didn't have anything against them previously. I didn't like the ones at Sen's Fortress, but they were being mean. But part of that was on me. So I can't really blame the spheres. Wait, why'd we go down to get to a mountaintop? That feels counterproductive. Oh, the Forbidden Lands.
Do you gotta remember how mountains work?
You have to go to the bottom before you can get to the top.
Obviously.
We should probably sit at this bonfire now that I think about it.
You can't climb until you get to the mountain itself.
Alright.
So begins our ascent into darkness.
Or at least the fall.
So sets
Mr. Stewart. Are you liking Deadly Premonition?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Definitely a
there's
different
been a lot
vibe
of,
than what I thought the game was supposed to be, originally.
Well, it's... You need to get back.
I do need to get back, you're right.
It's doing exactly what I thought it was going to do, but it's been a bit slower than I assumed it was going to be.
Well, then again, you spent a month away from it.
Yeah,
I think if you had just been playing it by yourself, like you just spent an afternoon, it probably would not have felt like it was that long.
Well, it's not long, it's slow. There's a difference. It's the little things like having several hours of free time before you can go into any building in the game. Like, just things like that. Doesn't make any sense.
That's fair.
I mean, we're getting into it, so...
Yeah, it's finally starting to
open up.
Get some of that wackiness going. It kind of feels like if Shenmue met Dead Rising, which I appreciate. Kind of. If Frank West's only weapon was a gun. But you know where I'm coming from with that. That's just the general vibe I've been getting from it. You've now definitely passed where I made it to. I made it to the lumber mill and stopped, so it's all new ground from there. Which, granted, also not very far into the game. Fully admit that. Never made it really far. But it does seem like a vibe. I'm interested to see what they do with the second game. I assume by the first game having a sequel that it must either A, not have been completely solved in the first game, or B,
different case.
It's a completely different case.
Yeah, that'd be my guess. Why wouldn't it be?
Right. I wonder if it's based off of a different series then, rather than being based off of Twin Peaks. Or if
Well,
it
I do
just
know
continues
one
the same
thing
plot.
about the sequel.
Oh.
They get rid of his car.
Oh no, wacky car hijinks.
No wacky car hijinks. They get rid of his car and they give him a skateboard. Now you gotta use his skateboard to get around.
No, that's even worse.
They give him a skateboard. It becomes like Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Let me guess, he also has a punk rock costume. Because he went through that kind of phase back in high school.
No, my man, gotta wear a suit. He's on the job.
That makes it feel even more like Dead Rising, not gonna lie. Because I could totally see Frank West going ham at Willamette Mall. Oh well. I died like 3 times just then. That was kind of weird. I thought I had died once, stood back up, took a little bit more damage, but still didn't die. I stood back up, and then I think I took poison damage, and actually died. That was silly. But yeah, I could see Frank West going ham at Willamette Mall, Roxas style on a skateboard.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame that Dead Rising is kind of a dead franchise right now.
Yeah. But hey, Capcom's looking at trying to revive some old IPs, apparently. I'd like to see Dead Rising get revived, despite the fact I still haven't played through 4. But like a traditional Dead Rising in the style of like 1 and 2. I wouldn't mind
That's
seeing
the problem
one.
with 3 and 4 is they're not traditional Dead Rising games.
Yeah. But I'd like to see a traditional Dead Rising done in the style of 1 and 2. And I'd like to see Dino Crisis. I think Dino Crisis deserves at least the first one, a remake in the style of like the Resident Evil ones. Because the first game had a decent plot. And I think it would lend itself well to that kind of system. Being enclosed in that one base. Granted, I would get rid of the infinitely respawning dinosaurs. That was kind of dumb. Killing a dinosaur, leaving a room, coming back inside, and the dinosaur having respawned was annoying as shit. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, they could be respawning, but they should have been, like...
On a timer of some sort.
Yeah. The way that Resident Evil Remake does it. Did you get the Golden Seed, does it, man?
Yes, I did.
The way that Resident Evil, the remakes do it, where it is a survival horror game, but I think there's a side America.
Oh? Where?
But
Oh, yeah.
some areas have... No, that's a boss. That's what that is.
Is that a gargoyle? Man.
Well, it has been 75% of the game without one,
And then they had to throw in the gargoyle who's using like Naruto's Rasengan at us.
Why is it that every major battle, like first hour of the game, is going to be a boss each time we play this?
I don't know. It's just how the cookie crumbles, I think. Ow! Buddy, your mom should teach you some manners. Because I'm not going to do it, I'm just going to try and kill you. Emphasis on try.
No, it's going well so far.
Yeah,
He's,
so far
he's
so good.
tracking it.
As long as he leaves me alone. Why are you looking at me? Don't look at me like that. I don't want any of it.
He's at half health, so expect a new move to randomly show up.
Yeah. His sword actually. I think my internet lapsed there for a second, and now his weapon has magically disappeared. He's smacking you with nothingness. I just got bitch slapped by the air.
Well, it didn't hurt me. You see, that's the move I was talking about.
See? Well, at least we were aware. We went in pre-aware.
Did he take back out his axe for you, or is this one?
Yes, he actually did. That's amazing. Oh. Oh, baby.
Like, I'm trying to keep his attention. He stepped on me.
Well, that was rude. Why would you do a thing like that? Ow! Ow! Buddy! Buddy! Buddy!
And it was going so well. And it was going so well.
It was.
Thankfully,
it really
there was a
was.
side America.
He just randomly decided, no, I won't stop attacking you, actually. I won't give you a moment to take any kind of a flask or attack me.
I mean, in his defense, why would he?
I mean, yeah. In his defense,
Why would he?
we are trying to kill the guy. But he started it.
That is true. We were just minding our own business. He came down.
The issue
Sort of like
is he
that.
got away with it.
Well, not for long. Only most.
I'm sending in the hounds. That'll get him.
It's a bit early to pull off moves like that, don't you think? Shouldn't you let us beat you up first?
I feel like this is the kind of guy who would look at you and pull off the Toon Marooned Taz sound effect. Nah.
Well, so much for the wolves.
They did their best.
So said Mr. Stewart. Shield squad. Time for shielded.
Can you stop?
It's the SS brigade. The shield squad.
Ow. Oh, good, good. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Very nice.
It's time for his air attack.
Yeah, yeah, he's getting to be about that time.
Well, so says the shield squad.
So
Like
says
all
Mr.
now?
Stewart. Hey, 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 buddy.
I would not have done 2 bows in a row.
It was my bad, I wasn't thinking. I believe in you, you got this. It's only a quarter of his health.
And for worse. And now I'm on fire.
Get him in the crotch, get him in the crotch. Nope, that was a nice hit. Solid. Ah. That was weird. Alright, we got him this time, for sure. I believe in us. Your silence is reassuring.
As is the only thing left. Unironically looking forward to the gargoyle fight in Dark Souls 2. There's like 12 of them.
Yeah, getting back into Dark Souls 2 would be fun. I'm not necessarily looking forward to 3. There was nothing really majorly interesting about 3.
That I can remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it was a decent game. Decent enough game. It's just the only major thing I can remember offhand is the final fight. That, if I remember correctly, the first area immediately threw a dragon at you. But so did Dark Souls 1, though, now think about it. So it's not even that special.
Dark Souls 3 did a lot of Dark Souls 1 things.
Yeah, but then again, 3 was continuation of the first game, so that kind of makes sense. Missed. I think I'm getting too far back.
No, don't worry, he'll come get you.
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about that. Yep, there he goes. Out of nowhere. Whoa, I was right on the blast radio of that. That was wild. Ow. That has a lot more range than I assumed it would.
Watch out. Watch out again. I can't keep his attention for too long.
You know, believe it or not, I swapped back to just my regular pebbles, and I think that's doing more damage, more sustainable damage than my other stuff. Gargoyle's Black Blades and
Nice.
Black Axe. Sustainable, I meant consistent. Yeah, that certainly did happen, didn't it? He came and went like a summer's kiss.
There's a red mist going through the air.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I thought at first it was just like leftovers from the air tree that had slightly changed color because distance away from it. But no, it's definitely like a dark orange, red. There's one of the finger readers over here.
You. Please. I can read them. Your fingers. Please, your fingers.
You want to read my fingers?
Turn back. Ahead lies the land of the giant's flame. And the way forth is forbidden. Hear me. The burning of the Erd tree is the first cardinal sin. Doing so will unbind destined death and slay the world itself. Who would dare put you up to such a task? Most certainly not the fingers.
But it was the fingers groaning.
I mean, that's always a good sign.
Total
You
world
look for
destruction
the-
upon what I'm doing?
You look for the turn back, death is coming signs, and you head straight towards them. Waste medallion.
Hoist the sails! Send me up,
Roll.
Scotty.
You're hoisted. Not sure it's wasted.
Yeah, I'd consider that hoisted.
It just slamps down and kills you instantly.
It would.